students of class 10th. Today we will cover session 7 and 8 in unit 4 digital presentation. The children, today we have a topic to understand here, the grouping objects and inserting speaker notes. The children, I know ki you well aware with the grouping objects, means as you use these pictures, shapes, images in your document like MS Office, MS Word, MS PowerPoint. The children, sometime we need to show such a object in a grouping or ungrouping mode. You want to resize it, you want to set a shape according to your needs. The children, today we will learn how to group and ungroup the objects, and after that we understand about inserting speaker notes in our presentation. That is a very important part of our view. As you know, children, there are many views like a normal view, slide sorter view, reading view, notes page view. The same time we need such a notes while presentation. We can deliver our presentation effectively with the help of the notes. The speaker notes help us for providing the information related to the slides during the presentation to the presenter, and it is only the visible to the presenter. The notes pane which appears below each slide is hidden during the presentation, and it is reserved for the speaker to note key points of the slide. The speaker can also take a printout of these notes and use them as a reference during the presentation. The children, all these things we will understand by doing the practical, and this video will help you in doing practical at your home. And now let's have a look of this video as a practically. Children, for inserting here the slide, first of all go to the file and select the blank presentation. On the screen, as you can see, this is the blank presentation, and we need here as a such shapes. So we can go through here as a shapes in the status bar. So first you can go to the view option and click on the drawing option. Here we will get the drawing option. To draw, you can get here the shapes from auto shapes or from the other shapes. Here is a given. First of all, as we here create the oval shapes, and we can take here the such a banners shapes here as a stars and banners. You can get here these shapes, the first as a oval, and then second here the explosions shape. Here this is an explosion, means if you want to show the different and effective things on this, as after that we insert here the text box. So as in the new version, as I given in the top of the as a bar here, so we children, we have here the three as pictures, as you can see three shapes here as a oval, then explosion, and third here as a text. So we want to set all these pictures, or you can say it this is a shape in one. So for what, for this what we will do, the first of all select all these as shapes as by drag clicking on the whole shape, or you can press Ctrl plus A, and you can go through the draw option. As a click on the draw, and here you will get the group option. Click on this group option, and all the shapes will be united with one. It means this they will as a join to each other, so that would be as a grouping here. And ungrouping you can do also. Select that object, go to the draw option and click on the ungroup here, so all the shapes will be separated to each other here. And you can do by the second method as by selecting the all the shapes and right click on this shapes, or you can go through here the draw option to first select all the shapes and right click on that shapes, and here group option as grouping in the group option we will find, and same we will do the ungroup option, selecting and click on the group, and this time will show the ungroup option. This way children we can do group and ungroup the shapes in our slide. And it is very easy to grouping and ungrouping. Means sometime we have to present such a image or such a type of the shapes, so we need these option to show grouping and ungroup the shapes with one another. So this is the grouping and ungrouping of the shapes, or you can do with the images also, like graphics, that is and we use to make attractive our slide, or using with the movies and pictures and audios and videos, we can insert the many things in our presentation. Now children, next we see about the speaker, I mean inserting speaker notes. So let's have the look of the video, the other video related to the inserting speaker notes. Children, in this lesson I will be showing you how to add speaker notes to the slides within your presentation notes that you can print out and refer to during your presentation. There are two different options for how you may go about adding notes to the slides within your presentation. The first is to use the notes area located below the slide. While working in the normal view, the presentation that you currently see on the screen is being viewed in the normal view, and if you will notice, just below the slide area is a small panel with the words click to add notes. However, if you are going to use this particular area to add your speaker notes, the first thing I would recommend that you do so increase the height of this particular panel. Notice as I place my mouse pointer on the bar across the top of this panel, just before the slide area begins, by clicking and dragging up, I can increase the area in which I can utilize the adding my speaker notes. At this point I can simply click to begin adding the speaker notes for the particular slide that I have selected at this time. Slide number 2, one possible suggestion is to copy and paste text from your slide and then add additional notes to that text as it relates to each bullet. And during your presentation I'll demonstrate this technique now by selecting the text within the active slide, right clicking within the selected as a area, and then copying the text at which as a point, and I will now right click on the lower part of the window where the notes area is located, and now paste the text in which I have copied using the scroll, and in bar located the far right of the panel, I'll scroll up so you can see the first part of the text on which I have copied, in which I can now begin adding additional notes to show that I may reference these notes during the slideshow. Keep in mind as well that the text within the notes area can be formatted so that I may select all the text once again in the notes area. Perhaps make the font size a little smaller, as the text does not technically need to be the same size as it was within the slide, and I may even uh, you can say here this is a go so far as to add bullet points text. As a once again I'll demonstrate by highlighted the text within the notes area and then clicking the bullets button located here in the paragraph group of the home ribbon. At this point I here some showing some, as I can begin adding additional notes that I may want to refer to during my slide show. For example, I may want to add a notes here, the reference to the command tabs to tell about here the, as a audience to the command tabs are the tabs that are always present within the ribbon, as opposed to contextual tabs, which are tabs within Office 2011 or 13, you can say, that would only appear when they are needed while working with the specific tools or features. So within the Office 2011 or 13 applications, now while the area located while in the working, the normal view is one way to add speaker notes to your selected slides, as another way is they add speaker notes to your selected slide. Yet another way is they utilize a view known as the notes page. View available from the view tab of the PowerPoint 2011 or 13 ribbon here. As I click on this on view tab located towards the left side of this ribbon, I can click on the button labeled notes page to switch to view that is dedicated to the notes, your particular slides, and you will typically find that upon entering this notes page view, the zoom level is a little bit too low to actually view the text within your slide. So therefore it is recommended that you use the zoom. Here you can see on the screen, children, screen, to increase the zoom level that will make it a bit easier to read the text within this notes page view. And while working in the notes page view, you can use the double arrow buttons located at the bottom of the vertical scroll bar to go from one slide to another, where as you will find that the double arrows pointing to downwards will take you to the next slide, while double arrows pointing upward here, you can see, children, will take you to a previous slide. You may also use the page up or page down as buttons located on your keyboard to navigate from one slide to another. And for those of you who plan on printing out your speaker notes, you may be as inserted in a looking at the notes here master, which is a master slide for as a speaker note, so that any formatting graphics or information that you add to the notes master will appear on all printed pages of your notes. Once you have completed working with the notes master, click those master view button and locate it to the right of the notes master ribbon. Now the next follow up action here, that may be interesting topic that will be make cover in the next section. Children, in conclusion, we find the notes page view help us a lot while presenting the presentation. As a presenter, it help much to elaborate about the topic to the audience here. So I think this is a unique feature of MS PowerPoint in the for the help of the presenter.